Hanny and this is my channel. So it's actually been a few days since I made a video, which was not my original plan. I think the last video I made was my 5 AM recap of EA's keynote at E3, and I was going to make a video after Sony's, but I didn't have time because I had work that day, and then after Nintendo's I went straight to bed, and then since then I've been busy, and now I finally have the time to get my thoughts out. But instead of recapping those, because it's been a few days and everyone knows what's happened now, I figured I'd just mention my favourite and least favourite parts of those two keynotes. Sony's and Nintendo's, the big ones, so that's what this video is today. Also, please excuse that pile of mess there because I'm in the middle of doing laundry and that's what's happening right now. I'll start with Sony since their conference was first. On the whole, Sony's conference was kind of not bad for me. It was much better than Microsoft's conference, and I just felt like it could have done a lot better, so that it's kind of in the middle for me. The standout parts for me were definitely Beyond, which was, I think, based off the Kara tech demo we saw a while ago. It looks really cool. It's got Ellen Page modelling for the character, and I think she's voice acting it as well, and it looks interesting, and definitely something that I'm going to be keeping my eye on. Apart from that, The Last of Us looks great. I hadn't seen much about that at all so far, so I am looking forward to that. But, I mean, apart from that, there's not much that I can remember even about Sony's conference that sticks out in my mind. I remember seeing God of War Ascension looks pretty alright. Assassin's Creed 3 looks great, but that's not console exclusive. They did show the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for a little bit, which looks like Brawl. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. It does look like Brawl, and it just doesn't make for like something new and exciting. I mean, it's cool, but I've already got Brawl, so I'm looking forward to it, but it doesn't hype me up. I mean, we did find out 2 new characters. We found out Big Daddy from Bioshock and Nathan Drake, I think, from memory. I think that's right. I mean, that's the thing. It's just so not exciting that I've forgotten to pay attention and remember who the characters were, so, you know, it was alright, but it wasn't mind-blowing. Moving on to Nintendo, I had such high hopes. I hold Nintendo to such high standards at E3 because they always manage to impress me so much, but Nintendo just didn't pull it out this year, which made me really a bit upset, actually, and that includes the 3DS conference they held separately to their normal keynote. I mean, the big things they announced were Pikmin 3, which does look good, but Pikmin 3 is, I guess it's a pretty niche game. I mean, it has a good fan base, but it's not a big game. Zombie U looks alright. The new Super Mario Bros. Game for Wii U and 3DS both look pretty good, but, you know, as good as they look, they're still just sequels to New Super Mario Bros., so exciting, yes, but not a brand new concept, which is what I was hoping for. I was hoping to see maybe a new IP, or at least bringing some of the older loved franchises to the Wii U or 3DS, like another Kid Icarus, or Kirby, or Earthbound, which I was hoping for, but I knew there was no hope. They did concentrate quite a bit on the Miiverse and the social aspect of the Wii U gamepad, which, once again, seems pretty alright, but I think they did concentrate a bit. I think it took up too much of the keynote, and so did Nintendo Land, which is, as far as I can tell, it just seems like, and it's the way they described it too, it's the way Wii Sports was for the Wii. It really showed you how the big functions of the Wii work, so this will be the same for the Wii U, but they spent like half an hour on Nintendo Land. It just did not seem necessary. I would have rather seen footage of some new games, some new announcements, which is what I was hoping for so much, but it was just, I mean, it was exciting, and Nintendo was definitely my favourite of all the keynotes, but it just didn't impress me like last year's did. I remember last year, after Nintendo E3, I was completely blown away, so this just didn't do the same. Even the separate 3DS presentation afterwards, I was hoping they'd announce a whole bunch of 3DS games, which would be great for me. I mean, they did show off Paper Mario Sticker Star, which I had been looking forward to quite a bit, and Luigi's Mansion, that looks pretty good, and no mention of Animal Crossing, which is my guilty pleasure game, so I was really annoyed about that. But, I mean, I think they just weren't enough big announcements and big exciting news for me at Nintendo's this year, and that was a bit of a disappointment. Anyway, those are my big thoughts from E3 this year. I still haven't actually sat down and watched Ubisoft's conference, which I still have to do because I've heard that Watch Dogs is really great looking, so I have to sit down and get into that and do some research and share my thoughts. But, I mean, for now, E3 2012 is just not a big standout in my mind. Hopefully next year will be better again. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, your favourites from E3, your least favourites, disappointments, games you're excited about, any of those things. I love reading your comments, and I will have a new video up in the next few days. Until then.